What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony2times. Happy Friday, and we back with another video, man. Okay, so we got some news. That boy Kodak Black has pleaded guilty to gun possession. As y'all all know, Kodak got arrested. Him and like 3 other guys. They had like 4 guns in the car. They had some grass in the car, and it's crazy because they was coming from Canada, and right when they was hitting like New York, I think Canadian police actually pulled them over. But right before that, Kodak also had a charge pending where he tried to go purchase a firearm as a convicted felon. So I don't know if he just thought like he can just go purchase the firearm long as he had enough bread because he was Kodak. But we all know convicted felons can't purchase firearms. But man, this situation crazy because Kodak facing 2 to 7 years, and I think he already been sentenced for something else, but they gonna run that concurrent with his other sentence, and I think they run it concurrent if I ain't mistaken. For y'all that don't know what that mean they gonna run the sentence together. So if he got 2 years from one charge and 2 years from another charge, that don't mean he gonna do 4 years. That just means he's gonna do 2 years because it's ran together. Now, when you get time running wild or consecutive, that means if they give you 2 years and another 2 years, that means you got to do 4 years. But man, I'm praying for Kodak. You know, he had a situation. His mom went on social media when he was in jail. I think he was in Florida, and they said they wasn't feeding him right. The guards was like putting their hands on him and just not treating him fairly because who he was. And that's a big thing in prison. Like the COs, sometimes they attack certain inmates. They do certain things to certain inmates to make their time hard, especially if you got money or you was a big time dude on the streets, because they feel like, okay, now I got the power. Now I'm in control. You had control when you was in the free world. Now I got the control. But man, Kodak definitely a very talented artist, and I really hate this for Shorty, you know. And I understand that when you get in that limelight and you get that money and you come from these certain environments, you definitely got to protect yourself. But there's ways to do that. I always tell y'all, ain't nothing wrong with having security. If you don't feel comfortable with security, then get you a few dudes that you trust, that's from your hometown, that you grew up with, that ain't got no felonies, and let them go get the burners. That way, if anything pop off, y'all can handle the situation legally. Because when you got a lot to lose, like Kodak and a lot of these rappers, it don't really make no sense to put yourself in harm's way. And I always say you got to protect the money. Kodak the money. That's who gonna bring the money. That's who gonna bring the bag back to the hood. So you shouldn't even let him jeopardize himself or go to prison, because once he gone, all the money stop. All the bills stop getting paid. His mom out here probably going through it. So man, I'm definitely praying for Kodak. Hopefully he don't get a lot of time. They say he facing 2 to 7 years. That don't mean he gonna get all that time. You know, they can give him anywhere between 2 to 7 years. But hopefully, man, with the time he already got in, he might be able to get time served. That means that they count your time from the time you arrived, and sometime when you go to court, you probably do a few more months, and then you can max out and go home on parole and probation. I just hope after this time, Kodak really has some time to sit back and think how blessed he is and how fortunate he is to make it from Florida and make it from the slums to making it on a big screen and being able to feed his family, you know. But people got to realize this is a blessing given from God. Some people, I feel like when they get this blessing, they act like they forget how hard they worked to get it. Like Kodak been rapping since a little boy. We might not heard till he got a little older, but I seen videos when Kodak was like 12, 11 years old, spitting fire. So he been hot. Trick Daddy, all the old Florida OGs been knew about Shorty. So hopefully he get his mind right, man. He can come home and keep making great music, because we can't deny his music. He a very talented young brother. He been making dope music. I rock with Kodak the long way. But sometimes, man, you just need a minute to sit down and think about what you got before you put yourself in a position to lose it all, because it could be a lot worse, man. But I just wanted to update y'all on his situation. Let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments below. If you're new to the fam, be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell for uploads, man. Send somebody over here. Everybody is welcome. Love y'all, fam. I'm out.